Real Madrid destroy Barcelona 2-1. Massive congratulations to Real Madrid. What an El Clasico. What an El Clasico to start the season with. If I'm being honest with you, I am not happy because Real Madrid won FC Barcelona. But this was a victory well deserved. This was a game where we all knew the winner. If I'm being honest with you, we all knew the winner of this first El Clasico simply because of how the season is looking like, right? When you take a look at all the first games that these two guys have played, both in La Liga and the UEFA Champions League, you will notice that Real Madrid is in better form than FC Barcelona, and that was what I said. If you have been watching my videos, you will notice that I made a video, and in that video I said I see Real Madrid winning this game against FC Barcelona. And this game ended just 2-1, right? I think FC Barcelona needs to be happy of the score. Real Madrid could have scored more in this game. If you do not watch the game, you will not understand what I'm telling you. One, Kylian Mbappe missed a penalty. Two, he missed so many big chances in this game. Real Madrid created four big chances in this game. And when Szczesny, Barcelona goalkeeper, made 9 saves in this game. Imagine just half of those saves turned into goals because he saved a penalty apart from the 9 saves. That is just to tell you that this game could have ended at least with 4 goals different scored by Real Madrid. And when you take a look at the game, right, all the blame first of all is going to Lamine Yamal. Keep Lamine Yamal's word aside, I'll still tell you Real Madrid were going to win this game. But the truth is that in a football game, we always try to look for where you can say negative things about, right? And when you take a look at this game, before this El Clasico game, Lamine Yamal came out and made a statement and said that Real Madrid is always stealing and complaining, right? Despite the fact that Real Madrid wanted a revenge for what happened last season, because of what Lamine Yamal said, they wanted to prove a point, and they actually proved that point. 2-1. And in this game, right, let me be honest with you, if Barcelona had maybe just a good defender and a good striker, this game could have been a different game. Because when you take a look at the way Barcelona played, right, if I'm being honest, the only place where they won Real Madrid was in terms of ball position. It is something that we know it always happens. But when you take a look at the game, right, Barcelona could have scored also a goal in this game if Ferran Torres was clinical enough, but he did not, right? Let us start with some players, with Real Madrid players in this game. When I take a look at Real Madrid team, first of all, I'm not happy with Xabi Alonso. Why? Because he substituted his best attacker of the day against Barcelona. Vinicius Junior was Real Madrid's best attacker tonight. If it is just simply because Real Madrid fans have chosen Kylian Mbappe over Vinicius Junior. That is just a reality. But Vinicius Junior was the best Real Madrid attacker tonight against FC Barcelona. When Xabi Alonso substituted him, I felt like no, nothing big was going to happen again in this game for Real Madrid, because Vinicius Junior was the one created the chances. If Real Madrid created 4 big chances in this game, I did not check how many chances Vinicius Junior created, but he created a chance that gave Jude Bellingham the goal that he scored. The second goal that Real Madrid scored was a chance created by Vinicius Junior. He took a ball ahead of Jose Koundé, dribbled him, crossed the ball that gave Jude Bellingham the goal. And when you take a look at Kylian Mbappe in this game, right, Kylian Mbappe is a player where he's beginning to change day by day, and for a reason. He is the best player in the world. Kylian Mbappe is the best player in the world. He scored a game in this game, right? And he missed a penalty. At the end of the day, he won the man of the match. If I'm being honest with you, Kylian Mbappe does not deserve that man of the match award, but since it is useless, it is of no use. What is important is the 3 points. If it was that the man of the match was important, I could have given it to Jude Bellingham or Vinicius Junior. But what is important is the 3 points. A collective sport is very important when it comes to drawing it closer to the 3 points, and that was exactly what Real Madrid came into game for. Now, when you take a look at Jude Bellingham, one thing that I hate about football fans is that they underrate these guys so much. I am a Barcelona fan, right? And supporting a Real Madrid fan is going to a Real Madrid player is going to look a type. But I grew up as a Jude Bellingham fan since his days with Borussia Dortmund, playing alongside Erling Haaland. I used to be a big fan of this guy, but ever since he joined Real Madrid, I don't really see time. I don't see need to say something positive about him, but I always appreciate him for the games that he had, right? Today we all saw it again. he scored a goal, and he provided an assist in this game. And when he dropped to the level of the midfield, one thing I like about this Real Madrid team, first of all, is Tchouaméni. One player I like in this team is Tchouaméni because he assures that the defense is safe, and he also assures that the attackers are safe. Meaning, when the attackers lose a ball, right, he's always there to cover them up. And that is one player where Real Madrid fans need to be grateful for. Thibaut Courtois here, the guy was relaxed in this game, if I'm being honest, because there was no big threat in this game. And when you take a look at Barcelona team, when you take a look at this Barcelona team, right, when you take a look at this Barcelona team, right, if I'm being honest with you, Barcelona lost this game even before the game was played. There is no team confidence in this Barcelona team. We all saw it from the first day of La Liga and from the first day of the UEFA Champions League. Barcelona is finding it difficult to play a game from the first minute to the last minute. Against Paris Saint-Germain, they suffered. In fact, they suffered against Paris Saint-Germain B team. Today against Real Madrid, they still suffered again. I think Barcelona can do better, right? At times we have to be honest. They can do better. And the truth is this, right? They need to sign players. So, if I was given a chance to talk to someone, I would call the sporting director of FC Barcelona, Deco. I would call the president of the club, Joan Laporta, and Hansi Flick. These guys need to work together and bring in some players into this team. Take a look at the way Pedri is suffering at the level of the midfield. Frankie de Jong is suffering. They have to be playing games every day. They are playing games day in, day out, no rest, because there are no players from the bench to assist them. You see Pedri is the one player at the level of the midfield still trying to defend because there are no defenders. He's the one player at the level of the midfield still trying to attack because they need a striker. Barcelona needs a clinical striker. I will keep on saying this. If Barcelona had a striker in this game could have gone a different way. Many of you guys are not going to accept this. This game could have gone a different way. And to Lamine Yamal, I will say this, right? Lamine Yamal is just 18 years old. And one thing I've understood in life is that people have their own ways of living. People have their own ways. Maybe Lamine Yamal's own way of living is to always post something on Instagram before every big game. That is his own way of living. And the truth of the matter is this: it is going to put the team in trouble. And when you take a look at this game, Barcelona players were under pressure. Why? Because of the comment that Lamine Yamal made. Yes, Lamine Yamal said Real Madrid is stealing and still complaining. If I'm being honest with you, right, I'm going to say the way they officiate games always favors Real Madrid. I'm not going to say Real Madrid is stealing and complaining. I don't know if I'm making sense. Real Madrid is always favored when it comes to officiating a football game. The things that Real Madrid will do, and they will receive a yellow card. If you do the thing, you receive a red card. You can say it that way. But calling a team that they steal and they still complain does not stand well, right? You can say it, but as a player coming to play against that team, it's going to put you under pressure. It's going to put you under pressure. And when you take a look at this game, Lamine Yamal understood everything. He was under pressure. That is why he did not try to even dribble in this game. He did not even try to dribble in this game. Every ball that he took was just trying to free it out, give passes. He did not try all of the things that Lamine Yamal did last season. He is still to show us this season again, meaning there is no confidence, and he needs to stop posting. Who is going to help this guy? Whereas the father is just like him, because before this game, few minutes to the game, Lamine Yamal's father posted something that he is cooking in the house and the son is cooking on the pitch. After the game, he made another post again and said, thank God he is just 18 years old. That is just to tell you, it is not all about Lamine Yamal. The father is like that. But I think Hansi Flick, Deco, the sporting director, and the club president, Joan Laporta, even the team captains, can help Lamine Yamal. But since they have given the guy the right to do anything he wants, it is going to be difficult for some players to talk to him. But Hansi Flick, Deco, and Joan Laporta can talk to this guy. He is putting the players under pressure. Barcelona did not lose this game because of what Lamine Yamal posted. Barcelona did not lose this game because of what Lamine Yamal said. But see, it is true that Barcelona players were under pressure because of what Lamine Yamal said, and he needs to stop it. Right? When you take a look at the game also, right, Fermin Lopez scored a goal. Rashford gave an assist in this game. At times I just imagine where Barcelona could have been. Like, I just imagine where Barcelona could have been without Rashford. I know there was going to be a player in his place, but I just imagine Barcelona without Rashford. This guy joined this club on loan, and he is our best attacker so far this season. Fermin Lopez scored a hat-trick in the UEFA Champions League against Olympiacos. Today he scored a goal again. I just pray that the players that are injured gradually returns, and I pray that the ones that are not injured continue to be in form. And Chesney, to me, you were the man of the match in this team. That penalty that you saved helped a lot in this game. You were the man of the match in this team. And for Barcelona to play a game against Sevilla and concede 4 goals, play a game against Olympiacos, concede a goal, play against Girona, concede a goal, play a game against Real Madrid, one of the best teams in the world, and concede just 2 goals is somehow positive. If I'm being honest with you, this defeat is not that bad to FC Barcelona as compared to other games that we have seen so far this season. I felt like Barcelona were going to concede a lot of goals in this game. By the end of the day, they collected just 2. But the most important thing is Real Madrid 3 points. Massive kudos to them. When you take a look at the La Liga table now, there is a huge gap between Barcelona and Real Madrid. And Barcelona needs to work hard if they want to close up that gap. If I'm being honest with you, at some point in time last season, Barcelona were 7 points behind Real Madrid, but they closed up the gaps, right? And this season, right, nothing is secure. But from the look of things, it shows that Real Madrid is not slowing down. If I'm being honest, Real Madrid is not looking like a team that is going to slow down. But if they slow down and Barcelona continue to win games, they can pick up. But is Barcelona looking like a team that is ready to win games? That is the question we should be asking. Because I've watched Barcelona against smaller teams, I've watched Barcelona against bigger teams this season, and they don't look like a team that is ready to win games. Imagine Barcelona playing a game and they want to do some substitution. You are seeing Marc Casado coming in, Ronnie Badji coming in. As compared to Real Madrid, you are seeing stars on the bench, Rodrigo is on the bench, Franco Mastantuono is on the bench. That's it, just to tell you the difference between these two clubs is big. Even in terms of finances is big, and they have to adjust things. Barcelona needs to adjust things before it is too late. If I'm sorry to tell you guys this, right? I said it one time and I'll say it again. I feel bad saying it. I have a feeling that if Barcelona is not careful, the chances of them having a trophyless season are very high. If Barcelona is not careful, they will have a trophyless season. Remember, this is already La Liga match day 10. 28 more games to go, and Barcelona have to fight for those possible points that are left as a team that is ready to win something. Like I said, they need to calm down, especially Lamine Yamal. I know that is his own way of playing, but football is a collective game, and his own way of doing things is individual, and his individualism is causing the club hard times. So Lamine Yamal, my only advice to you, young guy, you are still 18. There is a big future ahead of you, and we all are seeing you like someone who can be closer to Lionel Messi. And Lionel Messi was not like this. You need to calm down. And one thing I will pray for is that all of this defeat that Lamine Yamal have witnessed, there was a time he made a post born for this, right? They suffered a defeat against Portugal, if I'm not mistaken. He made a post against Inter Milan, he suffered a defeat, and today he made another post, he suffered another defeat. I just hope all of these things are going to act like lessons to you and help you, so tomorrow you can get better. Barcelona fans, I myself am rooting for Lamine Yamal to succeed. I am a Lamine Yamal #1 fan, but I don't support him coming online to say things. You can stay away from these online things. Anyways, massive congratulations to Real Madrid. I'm going to end the video here, and if this is the first time you are coming across my YouTube channel, like I always say, I will appreciate if you can hit a thumb up to the video, subscribe to my YouTube channel. Most importantly, you tell me what you think about this game between Real Madrid and FC Barcelona that ended 2-1 in favor of Real Madrid.